Hello there, Mrs. Queen Mum.
My dear Mudpie, you will only address me as Mrs. Your Highness Mrs. Queen Mum. And if you mess up again I will indeed have you royally beheaded.
Excuse me.
Indeed you fool. And this is the last time I will designate this with a response, unless you address me properly. Fool pie.
I am a fool pie. Please forgive me, Mrs. Your Highness Mrs. Queen Mum. I will never fail you again, Mrs. Your Highness Mrs. Queen Mum.
Indeed. Now there is a proper American English girl. Fool pie.
So Mrs. Your Highness Mrs. Queen Mum, the reason I called you here today was to ask Mrs. Your Highness Mrs. Queen Mum a question.
Well, my goodness, fool pie, what is it then?
Bubbleberry snousages. I forgot.
Did I hear you say something? I think it was just a breeze.
Oh my goodness, please forgive me, Mrs. Your Highness Mrs. Queen Mum, I completely forgot. Please don't behead me, Mrs. Your Highness Mrs. Queen Mum.
Too late, fool pie. A beheading has been scheduled for next Tuesday in the year 2158.
New. Did you say year 2158, Mrs. Your Highness Mrs. Queen Mum?
Indeed I did, fool pie.
Why so long, Mrs. Your Highness Mrs. Queen Mum?
I schedule about 59 beheadings a week, fool pie. These things tend to pile up on you, ya know. But rest assured, we will one day get to your number, fool pie.
Ah. Okay, well, see you later, Mrs. Your Highness Mrs. Queen Mum. I'm going home to wait for my beheading, Mrs. Your Highness Mrs. Queen Mum.
Now that's a proper young lad.
See you next time. Visit http://themudpieshow.webs.com.